Hi, my name is Rick, and welcome to our video about the Staple Bend Tunnel Trail hike. And we're going to take you along on that. I'm actually filming this after I've taken the hike, but I thought some information about what we're doing would be helpful before we get into the video itself. So the Staple Bend Tunnel is located about 6.5 miles north and east of Johnstown, Pennsylvania. And the Staple Bend Tunnel itself is the oldest railroad tunnel in the United States. It was part of a system, a portage railroad system that helped get people over the Allegheny Mountains. It was part of a bigger system that transported people between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh mainly, where people mostly traveled by canal most of the way, but once they got to the Allegheny Mountains, they couldn't take canals, and so they had to come over the Allegheny Mountains. And in doing that, they had to also then go through a mountain, and that's where the tunnel came into play. Tunnel was built in 1830, finished at the end of 1832, and so this hike is all about that. So we're going to take you along. Hope you enjoy it, and enjoy the video. Great to get outside. It's been for Pennsylvania pretty mild winter, but still cold and keeps you from doing stuff. So here we are, and I think it's February 19th, and it's going to get up to, they say, 50, but right now I think the temperature is about 35, and kind of a partly cloudy day. You can't really tell in this. I think right now it's kind of cloudy where I'm at, but that's where it's headed. Again, here's more of the trail. Again, you can see it going on over the hill to where this goes right along the main line for the Norfolk something railroad that is part of this area. And if you stay on that, that takes you up to the Horseshoe Curve, which didn't exist when this was being made, but really beautiful hike so far. So we are now 1 mile into the trail. You know, honestly, great trail for a lot of folks who want to get out and do some hiking, and it's not too crazy strenuous. This is 1 mile in, as I mentioned, and you can tell the trail is just really well maintained. They got markers all along the way. It's a nice trail. Another mile to go until we get to the tunnel. If you can see this, I want to show this to you. What you're looking at are the remnants of the stonework they laid that the old track went on as the railroad approached the tunnel. So this is the old railroad track bed. You can obviously see the trail that they put right next to it. And that's what's nice about this trail. There's just a really interesting trail full of history. Well, there you can see it. That's the Staple Run Tunnel behind me. Built 902 feet. Opened on Christmas Day, 1832 is when the contractors opened it. Don't know when the first train actually went through. But that's the train tunnel. And to give you some perspective, again, this is what it looked like without a trail when the trains either entered or exited from it. But there's our trail. And there's our tunnel. So let's take a walk through. At the other end of the tunnel, but I'm looking back where I walked. Again, you can kind of see the rock work that they did for this tunnel. Again, opened in 1832. Anyway, it's tough to get a good picture in here because of the light coming through, but you can see we're just about there. At the other end of Staple Bend Tunnel here in Mineral Point, Pennsylvania. Remember, this was the first time a railroad had passed through a mountain in the United States. So a pretty cool, interesting piece of history. And when you look around the other side, you can see that this is really where the trail ends. But what a great hike. I might have one or two things to share with you on the way back, but what a great hike. One last piece of history. Once you came through the tunnel, then what had happened was that they would descend down this grade for about 4 miles until they got into the city of Johnstown. And then from there, then they would start again the canal voyage onto Pittsburgh, PA, and any points west after that. So again, the whole idea behind the Portage Mountain Railroad system was to be a way to connect the canal systems so that people could travel west, but there was no way to go through a canal through the Allegheny Mountains.